Greetings, chemist. Today is Tuesday, April 27th. I am not here, obviously, and so I'm going to walk you through what you need to be doing today in my absence. There will be no opening or closing questions today, so you don't need to worry about that at all. So let's go ahead and take a look at what you need to do for today. So we're going to walk right through. We're going to head over to, this is the main page of your Schoology course. Here was your yesterday's lesson plan. Today's will go right underneath it. We're going to go into week 6. And when you get there, the first thing that you need to do is you need to go into notes, stoichiometry, gram to gram, number 2, okay? This is going through the same information that you did yesterday with the stoichiometry, only it's me this time that is presenting the information. I wanted to give you another example of the material being presented from Mr. Poppleton to myself in hopes that maybe another person explaining it might bring some more clarity to the concepts. So that is me going through the information, and then there is still another quiz at the very end of it. So do the same thing that you do all the other times. Watch the video, take some notes, and then take the quiz at the end of the video. Okay, so stoichiometry notes video number 2 is what you need to do. And then you're going to need to do the stoichiometry practice, also number 2. I will say if you can get a hold of a printer, it might be a little easier for you to do. Because you're going to go in here to the mole worksheet, and you're going to write down the answers to this in your science notebook. So it might be easier, since you're in the library, if you can hop onto one of the computers and print this worksheet out and then do it on the actual worksheet. It might be a little easier for you to follow along. Otherwise, just do it in your science notebook and then do the same thing that you always do. Take a picture and present it and submit it over into the right-hand corner. And there is also an answer key that goes along with it, just like normal too, okay? But it, like I said, it just might help is if you have an answer or a printer and you can print out this worksheet, okay? So that is that assignment, okay? So you have the notes number 2 and then the practice number 2 as well, okay? And then, like I said yesterday, you have your test on Thursday. And so I want to help you get ready for that, okay? And here is the review for you that you're going to need to do in order to get ready for this. Now, this is kind of lengthy, which is why I'm giving it to you today on Tuesday rather than just yesterday, because you're going to need today and tomorrow in order to complete this. And this is another thing, if you can get yourself onto a computer and print it out, it's probably going to be a little bit easier for you. But it walks you through doing single replacement reactions, then doing oxidation and reduction, redox reactions, and then it goes through stoichiometry calculations. Okay, so the 3 things, the 3 learning targets that we had to do for this unit are in this review. But again, you might want to find a way of getting it to print out. It might be a little bit easier for you. There are also answer keys for it. There are the 3 answer keys. I will say on the answer keys, there are some questions that on your review I deleted, but I could not delete on the answer keys because the answer keys are PDFs, so I could not delete some of the questions on the answer keys. So you have some questions that are deleted that are not deleted on the answer key. So just skip over those questions that are on the answer key. So you'll notice that that you do not have as many questions as there are questions on the answer keys. But those questions that you do have are on the answer keys, so you'll be able to find those and check to see how you're doing on that. But go ahead and start working on the review. And that is everything for today, okay? So it's the stoichiometry notes number 2, the stoichiometry practice number 2, and then start working on the review for the unit, okay? And that will take us to the end of today, and we'll talk more about some other things about tomorrow and getting you ready, even more ready for the test for tomorrow. So there you go. So notes number 2, practice number 2, start working on the complete review. And there you go. So good luck and get to work.